Anymore. Yes. Bertha, don't you come around here anymore. Wow. Woo. What a way to start a beautiful Monday here in Clemville. Thank you for joining us once again. All hail. The king is back. Yes. Today, a very special day in Clemville as we honor the birthday of Jerry Garcia. Yes. Double bells, double bells. All hail the great life, the music that was left behind, and the environment of a Grateful Dead show. If you never went to one, you don't know what you missed. I mean, you can go to the Dead and Company now. You go to Fish. You go to these new wannabes, but never ever will there be the Grateful Dead like it was. Like it was. Oh my! And it was great. But we have the music to celebrate, to keep the memory alive, and that's what we'll do. I'll be dibbling and dabbling in and out of some Dead tunes. I know a lot of you, you're not Deadheads. What can I tell you? It ain't my fault, all right? I mean, what am I supposed to tell you? You know, if you never went to the show, you don't know. You don't know. You just don't know. So there's no sense of explaining. But I will be playing some Dead music today in honor of the great Jerry Garcia, who sadly left us and left behind some band members who, I don't know, two go this way, one go that way, the other guy, you know, it's a hodgepodge. But we still have the great music and the memories. Although I barely remember the concerts. I mean, there's moments I remember of each concert, but I mean, very few memories. Very, very few I remember. I just remember somewhat going. Oh my God, Grateful Dead shows. Some of the best times of my life. Me and Schmitty. All right, so we are here on WRCR, your hometown radio station. This is Clem, host of the Clem in the PM. I play a doctor on the radio, and I administer your radiotherapy. Most people about this time in the afternoon, they start feeling sluggish. They're looking for that cup of coffee, that energy drink, some bumps, whatever to uplift them in the afternoon. Where others, Clemaniacs, Clemaggots, and Clemonkeys have found that afternoon pick-me-up. That dose of radiotherapy that'll get you by and reinvigorate you for that evening. Whether it's going to be you're happy, stop at somewhere for a happy hour. Maybe you're going to catch a movie, which tonight I'm going with my son and my daughter Donatella. We're going to see Minions. For me, it's just a good opportunity to get a nap. I mean, I don't sleep well at night, but I sure sleep good when I'm in the movie theater watching a crummy movie. Honestly, it's like, yo, I'm snoring, oh my God, and there's like 40 people looking at me in the movie theater, ruining their movie. But I'm excited. We're going to go to the Minions. Hopefully it's good enough where I stay up, but I do see myself taking a little nap. But whatever you got, maybe you got practice, kids practice. Maybe you got someone to dance. Ooh, the Rock checking in. All hail the Rock from Rock's Kitchen. I don't know if he's on his boat or if he's in the restaurant. Stop by Rock's Kitchen up in now I always call it Rock's Plaza, but it's where what's that place called? I can't even think of the name. I haven't been there since someone called in and made me get rid of my goats and animals. The Tractor Supply place over there. No, is that Tractor Supply? Yeah, Tractor Supply. Over there by Rock's Kitchen. Stop up there. He's on the boat relaxing. This guy, I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does it. He runs a successful business, and he's on the boat all summer long. That's tough. I mean, but all credit, all hail Rock. Enjoying himself. That's what you got to do as a business owner. You got to get out there, enjoy yourself. This Friday, I'm going away on a much bigger boat than Rock's on right now, a little cruise line, and I'm eating very good. I've decided to eat good this week. My goal is to lose 10 pounds before I put back on 20. I'm at the 190 mark. There's no way I can come back on the cruise over 200 pounds. Absolutely not. No way in hell am I coming back over 200. So I'm on a tight. I'm in the gym hitting it hard. I'm doubling my workouts. It's like all hands on deck. I'm doing crazy stuff this week in the hopes of dropping a quick 5 to 10. I got my sauna suit on, working out. I got my sauna suit on, running up the hills, pushing a Home Depot cart. I'm going crazy this week. Like I said, at least 5, hopefully 10. No nothing. I'm not no sugar, no cream, no nothing. Nothing. And then I get on a cruise. It's all hell's breaking loose. Yes, Kev.
No, I had to step away to get water and do the old bathroom thing. So,
nature.
How you doing?
I was trying to tell you that you could go on with the you wanted to play that last song. It really wasn't a problem. I was enjoying as I was prepping for the show, as I usually do. I get to tune into your show, and I was enjoying your music. And I'm glad that you have found the serenity that music once offered you once again. So that's a good thing, and I look forward to going to cheer you on whenever you decide to get back on the stage and do some live performances.
I appreciate that very much, and it was a lot of fun. A little rust, but you got to work that out. So just happy to do it here.
Good stuff. Good stuff. That is Kevin Thomas boarding my show. You just heard him hosting his show, The Good. That's Monday through Fridays from 2 to 3, preceding the Clem and the PM. So he kind of gets the ball rolling for everybody's arrival to Clemville. Now, if you're just pulling into Clemville at 3 o'clock, like I said, there is good programming on the hour before. Good stuff to get you uplifted. You hear the good things in life, the good things that people do. Boulder Steve checking in. All hail Boulder Steve. Yes. Listen, Steve, I got a guitar under my bed upstairs, actually. I have an acoustic guitar. I bought an acoustic guitar because my whole life I've had dreams, and most of them have come true. The Rihanna one has not come true, but I'm hoping one day. But it's like the guitar and the piano are two dreams that one day I will be playing the guitar and the piano. If I were to come on the show and string the guitar, it would sound worse than my singing. And combined with my singing, which everybody knows out there that's heard the show and my singing, that it's horrendous. Until I could actually play the guitar a little bit, I dare not do that. I'll leave it up to Kevin and Redneck to entertain you folks with the live music. Actually, Redneck doesn't play any music. What am I saying? He just gets guys to come on, right? He doesn't play himself. I know, by himself.
I think he knows how to be honest.
Oh, he does.
I think so. His theme song for his show, he made that.
He did. I got to get, you know what? I'm going to work on a theme song. I want something like Sanford and Son. What's that thing? Isn't that Sanford and Son?
If I'm not mistaken, the Sanford and Son theme was created by Quincy Jones.
There you go. I mean, Clemcy Jones right here. I could do it. I got to work on a theme song. You know what? That's something I got to put on my to-do list. When I'm away on a cruise, sitting poolside, drinking whatever drink I'm going to drink, I can't go over 200 pounds. Oh, my God. That is such depressing thought. Oh, my God. I mean, when I was really depressed, I was really, I mean, on the verge of suicide. I was over 200 and something pounds, almost 208, 9 pounds. I was just a slug, man. For me, I mean, most people at 200 pounds, a lot of guys will look decent. At 200 pounds, oh my God, I can't, no. I got to go work out. You know what, Kev? Hold the fort down. I got to go run a little bit, do some jump roping. I got to burn some calories. I can't be sitting here during my show. No, I got to be burning calories this whole week. Cruises are dangerous. They really are. Anyway, when I'm gone, I'm excited. When I'm gone, I got Brian's painting coming in. They're going to be painting the final room of the Clemusement Land. Clemusement Land right now is one room of all cowboy stuff. It's like a mecca to the Cowboys. Ping pong table, jukebox. We got air hockey in there. In that room, there's a bathroom, Oklahoma Sooners. A tribute to all Sooner stuff, great, which is all Oklahoma Sooner teams. Then you go into the next room. It's Mets. It's a Mets mecca. Got foosball, arcade, thing, pinball machine. And the last room was Terry's office, which I moved downstairs to my house, which we'll get to in a little bit. And I've always wanted to finish that. It felt as if I put my pants on to go to work, but I only pulled them up to my knees. Like I'm walking into the office and everybody's looking at me. I got a nice suit on, tie, my hair's done nice. Again, in this story, I got hair. But my pants are only up to my knees. I didn't pull my pants up all the way. That's how I felt about Clemusement Land. It was like a playroom, game room, whatever you want to call it. Mecca, tribute, did it, all the great teams. But I didn't have no Bulls. I didn't have no Oilers stuff. So it felt like, it just felt like, I don't know, like I felt I was walking around naked, no clothes on, but I was really supposed to be clothed. Get out of here. What are you, just pay attention. You're nuts. Get on the boat and go fishing. Leave me alone. See, this is the problem when you have mental illness. Every little thing is a distraction. This guy's like Brian Avenue Bob. He says something, he triggers me. I'm talking about Rock from Rock's Kitchen. Let's get back to Brian from Brian's Painting. It was nice enough. I mean, we've been doing business forever. I know a good contractor when I deal with one, only because there's very few of them. It's not like there's so many, like, oh my God, there's so many good contractors. Where do I choose? No, they all stink. They don't call you back. They don't show up when they say they're gonna. They come 2 weeks later. They call you 4 months later. They stink. Brian's, I know, it's like this. You know what? You're gonna pay for quality. I don't mind paying. And I'm not saying expensive, I'm saying this. Yeah, I could get a cheaper job, but guess what? Guy gets paint on my TV. We went through that story. You remember that? You remember that story? Of course. Almost had to kill a guy in my house. I mean, ruined my $7,000 TV. Come on now. But Brian, that's why he's been around for 53 years. It's not just that he's a great painter. His guys are professionals. Brian's also a community guy. I mean, he's big into the community. He's big into God. He knows that we're all blessed. He's grateful for everything that has come his way, and that's a lot of repeat business over the years. If you used Brian, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, are you looking for a painter? Well, don't look far. Go to Brian's Painting and tell him that Clem sent you, all right? I mean, it's the least you can do when, getting someone a recommendation from here. You always tell them, I heard you on the Clem and the PM. He was talking about you in Clemville. All hail Brian's Painting. When I come back, the room's going to be red. I haven't bought the paint. My wife said make it light pink and light blue. I said, what is this, a little baby? We're going to deliver babies in here? All of a sudden, it's a baby shower place? Oh, yeah, let's have baby functions in here. Pink and blue. I mean, let's have, what do they call those things where the baby, like, let's get a cannon, come in here with your family into this, I'll rent out this room. It's pink and blue. Let's figure out what kind of baby you have. What are those things called? Where guys blow off their face because they got explosives. They can't just do a regular thing. Put your hand in the thing or pull your wife's dress up. Oh, pink underwear. Oh, blue underwear. No, they got to get explosives. How did I get into explosives talking about Brian's Painting? Because he's explosive. His work, I mean, if you see it, it's like, oh, I just want to explode with happiness. I'm telling you, it's like, quality counts in my world. I don't want to pay less for a half-ass job. I'll tell you that. I want to pay. Not out the butt, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't want to get, run over the coals. That's not Brian. I mean, I know there's a painting company. I could tell you the name of a painting company that I know because I hear from a lot of customers. I was like, yo, I can't even believe I did business with them. They charged me double of everybody else, but I just thought, because I saw them on blah, 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 that they, I should use them. But I regret doing it because I paid double. You're not going to pay double. All right, it's 3:20, enough. It's Monday. We're going to a little tribute to Jerry Garcia. We got Oliver coming up, a man with cerebral palsy, but guess what? His passion for sport, don't matter what sport. I mean, well, actually it does. I mean, he don't know really much more. about baseball, basketball, football. The primary sports, yes, but if we're going to be talking about like soccer, he ain't into soccer. He definitely ain't into cricket. I mean, tennis, does he know anything about tennis? No. Gender reveal, thank you. Boulder Steve, thank you. Gender reveal. Oh, but actually, Boulder Steve, I see that Rock from Rock's Kitchen beat you. He was actually 13 seconds. I didn't see his gender reveal. He was 13 seconds ahead of you. So thank you to Rock's Kitchen, all hail. And thank you to Boulder Steve. A little bit late, but nonetheless, thank you. All right, we're going to take a quick break. You know, listen, it's Grateful Dead Monday. You know what to do. We'll be right back.
If you or a loved one has a disability or chronic illness that requires care at home, Bridges can help. A consumer-directed home care program allows a friend or a relative to provide the care you need. Bridges is dedicated to building and empowering people to be in charge of their own personal care and their life. For more information, visit www.bridgesrc.org or call 845-624-1366.
Looking for a job that pays well with flexible hours? We have immediate openings for experienced school bus drivers in Rockland County. We also train new drivers. Want to learn more? Call Chestnut Ridge today at 845-356-2200 or visit chestnutridgetransportation.com. Ask about our special sign-on bonus, starting salaries of more than $20 an hour, and 401k plans with matching funds. That's 845-356-2200. Retirees are always welcome.
Running out of faith? Then stop by for a service. Don't forget to tune in to Faith Unscripted, a brand new show dealing with the big questions about God, faith, and you. Hosted by Clarkstown Reformed Church's own Pastor Rich. Every Tuesday at 10 a.m. only on WRCR, AM 1700.
Did you know that the Historical Society of Rockland County has a history show right here on WRCR? Hi, I'm Claire Sheridan from the Historical Society of Rockland County. Join me every third Monday of the month, right after the Jeff and Will Morning Show, when we'll explore and learn about the rich history of Rockland County with different topics and guest speakers every month. That's the third Monday of every month at 9:30 a.m. Sponsored by the Historical Society of Rockland County. Visit our website at rocklandhistory.org to learn more about our events, programs, and membership. That's rocklandhistory.org, or call us at 845-634-9629. That's rocklandhistory.org, or 845-634-9629.
Wow, I just lost about 400 brain cells listening to that song. No joke. Anonymously checking in, sharing his dead experiences as well. I mean, I just have visions of people just running by me naked. Like you're going up to get a beer, guy running by naked, getting chased by cops. Coming out of the bathroom, lady running naked, getting chased by like 5 guys naked. It's just, oh my God, crazy memories of, oh my God. Oh my God, the good old times, Anyway, my son called me outside. That's why I had to, during the break, I left. You know, remember, when you're on YouTube and Facebook now, so, I mean, because, you know, it's not like we could play a couple of songs. You know, it's not like I'm making any money here, you know, by playing these songs. No, but Mark Zuckerberg got to come out of the woodworks and ban me. Whoever owns YouTube, same thing, crybaby. Oh, there's music. You can't play music. But guess what? Dr. Dave Bundy, MD, figured out a way. Only thing is if you're on YouTube, you don't get to hear nothing. You're just sitting there looking at me, and sometimes I leave, so you're sitting there looking at Dave in the background, who, by the way, that's not really Dave, that's fake Dave, who's just in the background sitting there. So my son wanted to show me something on his bike. He's like, Dad, look. He upgraded to a bigger bike, and now he's like flying around doing stuff. I'm like, oh, God. It's like weird being a father, because when I was a kid, we used to do that stuff. Back in the day, I mean, we made crazy ramps. I mean, it flew over people. I mean, kids laying down on the road. You know, we had. Oh, I remember we had the what's that? The drum, like the stainless steel drum, and we used to have bonfires in it. And we're like, oh, Evel Knievel, if he could do it, we could do it. And we made a jump, and we were flying over the bonfire. The tub of fire was great. God, if my son even wanted to hold a lighter in his hand while riding his bicycle, I'd flip out. Crazy. You become a dad, and your whole world changes. Anyway, back to Brian's painting. I'm sitting here looking at I don't know. I told him, I said black and red, and you know, I said black paint this and red that, and now I'm looking at the colors here. I don't know. I mean, like I'm like, what am I saying? Like I said one color, now I'm thinking another color. The pink. My wife wants the light pink and the blue because it's cotton candy. She's like, oh, it's cotton candy color. We're gonna make a candy room. Why don't we paint the cotton candy color? Why do we make it brown like Hershey's? That's candy. Yeah, I walk into a room of doo-doo. I mean, yeah. Hi, this is my candy room. Yeah, it's all brown. But I mean, it would look cool because I got a lot of stuff. I bought a lot of stuff at Hershey's ready to go on the walls. I'm excited. I'm ready to make the move. Talking about making a move. 10 years I've been with Terry. Everybody knows Terry was my right-hand lady. She was everything. Terry does everything for me. She was my lady. But after 10 years, we called it quits. For reasons not really important, because I got nothing bad to say about Terry. If she was looking for a job promotion, a job or whatever, I mean, not a promotion, a recommendation, referral, whatever they call it. You know I'm so good with words. I would give it to her. But it's like 20% of my life. Do you understand? 20% of my life I've been with Terry. I've been with her longer than any other girl that I've been with except for Nicole. That says a lot. But God acts in strange ways, and I act in strange ways. I'm very impulsive. I moved Terry's office, because I wanted to make a candy store. Not that I'm going to be selling candy. It's not like you can come to my house. Oh, Clem, you have a candy store? Can I buy candy? No, get out of here. What do you want on my property? Get out of here. It's for my kids, so I can keep feeding the dentist thousands and thousands of dollars every month for my kids' braces and orthodontics and everything else. It's not like I don't have anywhere else to put my money. I might as well just sign it on over to the orthodontist now. But that's what I wanted to do, and what it ended up, blowing up. And make a long story short, 10 years. It's and it's sad. It's sad. It's like it's like losing a pet. Although Terry wasn't a pet, she was a person. And she treated me well, and I treated her well. It was a great relationship. And I only wish the best for Terry. But now, I got to move on. You know what I'm saying? Like we've got to just keep the ball rolling. Like my brother-in-law used to tell me, keep the ball rolling. You know, the world stops for nobody. Time just doesn't stop. So I've got to find somebody, you know, to do what Terry did is a lot to ask of somebody. You know, I'm never going to find a Terry, like the Terry replacement. What I'm excited for is the next chapter after Terry. Like what is it going to be? Because for 10 years, Terry was a big part of everything that I did. You know, in a drop of a dime, I could call her, do this, do that, text her this, that, whatever. And she was awesome. Like I said, I got nothing bad to say about Terry. But I got a business to run, and going into my busy season. And in 1 month, when I'm telling you all hits the fan, I'm talking I got 100 fans running, and it's just like all the it's hitting the fan. I'm telling you, 5 o'clock I wake up, 4 o'clock, it don't matter what time I wake up. I wake up, there's already emails. I'm looking for my chimney cleaning. There's Facebook message me. I'm looking for chimney cleaning. Someone send me some through Yelp. I'm looking for chimney cleaning. 7 o'clock, my phone start ringing. I need a chimney cleaning. By 9 o'clock, I got 20 calls. I need a chimney cleaning. 2 o'clock, my 80 calls. I need there's no exaggeration. I'm telling you, it don't stop. It's insane. People calling, what are you charging for chimney cleaning? Hi, what are you charging for chimney cleaning? Hi, I need my chimney looked at. Hi, I need my chimney cleaned. Hi, I need my chimney cleaned. It's insane. And it only gets busier every year. I anticipate that. Like, it doesn't, you know, knock on wood. God bless. All hail. Thank you, Lord. Baruch Hashem. Woo! Exactly. Give it a woo, too. And all hail while we're at it. So I had to make, I'm like, man, all right, Tom checking in. Tom is checking in. Tom, I'm not famous, I'm infamous, especially with a face like this. I sort of resemble the Elephant Man.
I am not an animal!
You're not at all. But anyway, I had to do something. And, you know, I got a buddy, he says, you know, my ex, you know, she's looking for a little part-time work, blah, blah, blah. She's this, she's that, she's, you know, she's like you, man. She's mental in the head, too, man. She's on top of stuff. She clean. She believe me. That's why we're divorced, because she's too. I'm like, dude, you're a mess. He's like, I know. He's like, and she's the opposite. And they say opposites attract, not for us. But you're gonna love her. I said, all right. But like I said, God works in strange ways. He works in strange ways. We notice, and if you don't notice, you gotta believe, have faith. He does. He does. There's always a silver lining. And now, I am honored. I am proud to say that on Kevin's third year anniversary show, musical tribute show that he did, whatever he called it, honoring 3 years, I believe, you know, or in tandem of the third year here at RCR. And I believe this. I remember this. Now, Kerry swears that she introduced me to Oliver. She called me up and said, hey, I got this guy. He's got cerebral palsy. He wants to do a sport thing. We'll do it once a month for maybe 5-10 minutes. And I said, cerebral palsy? Let him do it once a week. All right, come on. Let's get him on. She said she called me. I thought it was Walter, my consultant, who also works with Oliver through Bridges. But nonetheless, I do remember Kerry saying, hey, this guy, Kevin, he's coming around the radio station. He's looking for food, a pair of sneakers, and a radio, some radio work. All right, the food and the sneakers, she didn't say that. I just had to make the story more interesting. And I said, yeah. And she said, yeah, you know, you think, she was like kind of beating around the bush. You know, it was like, Kerry, you can just cut right to the chase. Don't worry. Well, you know, he's looking for some stuff. You know, would you mind, maybe you want him to board or something? I said, yeah, you know what? And I gave Kev the first opportunity I believe he had, if I'm not mistaken, to board the show. And from there, when I was out, for whatever reason, Cardinal Nation takes precedence over everything. You know that. Right now, no soccer for me. I got to save my heart. My heart can't do. I got to get ready for next softball season. We were at the championship game. I'm coming for the title. Oh, hell. Woo! Anyway, Kevin would fill in. He would fill in when the stuff would go down. He would fill in when I was out. And then he got his gig What was his gig? Once a year? What did he do? Once a show once a week? What was he doing? Once a week show? The Good once a week with Kevin Thomas. Then every day with Kevin Thomas. The Good. 3 years now. And now I'm happy to say that Kevin will be coming over to work for me, to join us over here in my world. My world is, I say this, if nothing else, Kevin will get experience working for me, which it will be, different than working with someone else, for someone else. It'll give him insight to, the field that we do, the industry that we're in, maybe entice him to do further it, whatever it may be, or just give him some pocket money. But I am glad, I am honored, and I am very happy that Kevin will be starting when we get back from vacation. And I look forward, like I said, I'll miss Terry. I really will. She was a big part of a big part of our life. She did a lot for my family. We're very grateful that God brought Terry into our life. Really. I mean, when my dad was here, my mom was here. She was so helpful when he was sick and dying. I mean, really, just so much. I can go on and on. I could spend a show in itself, giving tribute to Terry. But that aside, I am really game for what lies ahead, for helping Kev further his life. I've only known him for the 3 years that he's been here, and I've seen such growth. When you see some people out there, I have a few friends who, they really are committed to living their best life. Whether it's financial freedom, for them, their family, enjoyment of the better things in life, or just, the freedom for them to do the things they enjoy. And I'm just really glad that Kevin is in front of our very own eyes, and you hear him on the radio now, and you hear what I noticed the most is his belief in God, where he was what was it called, an arborist? What was that? Not an arborist. That's a wood. Atheist. And now pretty much every word is, God this, bless that, grateful for this, thankful for that. So there's a maturity and there's an evolution, and I'm so excited to be part of Kev's next stage. You know what I'm saying? Because he has a car now. He has freedom to go places. But with really, money is always like a factor in things. Or it is in a lot of our lives. So, it just to see Kevin moving the ball forward, keeping that ball rolling, it's a pleasure. So, Kev, I'm very happy. I'm glad I got that text today, and I'm glad you committed, and I'm looking forward to, helping each other out, and like I said, helping you keep moving your life forward.
I appreciate it for sure, and just looking forward to getting started and seeing what I can do. And, every step of this journey has pretty much been, sort of reclaiming, my life from before I really got sick to learning whole new things altogether in just being able to live an everyday, a peaceful everyday life. So, this is just another step on that ladder, and I am grateful to you for the opportunity, and looking forward to it for sure.
Absolutely. All right. With that said, we're going to take a quick break here in Clemville. I got to go out and stretch a little bit, breathe in that fresh air. Don't forget, if you're looking for a painter, give Brian a call, 845-624-3089. Tell him that Clem sent you. Be right back. Woo!
If you're looking for a quality education, Dominican College offers the benefits of a broad-based liberal arts education while developing the skills you'll need to advance your career through a variety of graduate and undergraduate degree programs. And because Dominican College is just a short drive to New York City, you'll enjoy easy access to all the outstanding cultural and educational resources of the city. For more info, call 866-4DC-INFO or visit dc.edu. That's dc.edu. Dominican College, Orangeburg, New York. Achievement every day.
Medicare can be confusing. Piles of mail, all those TV advertisements, it's overwhelming. Not anymore. Emerald's Medicare is here to help guide you through all of your Medicare needs. Whether you're turning 65 or getting ready to retire, Mark Brownstein and his team are dedicated to providing quality assistance for anyone seeking Medicare insight. With offices in Nyack and Stony Point, Emerald's Medicare is local, caring, friendly, and knowledgeable. Call Mark Brownstein for a free consultation at 845-358-1220 or visit www.emeraldsmedicare.com to sign up for one of his free monthly educational webinars. That's 845-358-1220. Call today.
Buying a home is one of the largest investments you'll ever make in a lifetime. Not sure how much money to put down, what budget to set for buying a home, how to pre-qualify for your mortgage. Join Ann Zeilengold every Thursday at 7:15 a.m. on Mortgage Matters, where Ann will answer your questions and give you tips about the mortgage process. Ann Zeilengold is Vice President of FM Home Loans and has over 27 years' experience specializing in residential mortgages. Don't miss the show every Thursday morning at 7:15 right here on WRCR AM 1700, Radio Unscripted, and WRCR.com. Visit Ann at her website, annzeilengold.com, or call 354-9700. That's 354-9700.
Greetings. Are you 55 years of age or older and spend your time being bored at home, watching Family Feud, and planning your next doctor's visit? All that stops now. The Foster Grandparents Program with Head Start of Rockland is recruiting income-eligible adults to serve as mentors and tutors for children in our community that need your help. We currently serve children ages 2 to middle school aged in schools and Head Starts all throughout Rockland County. Never worked with children before? Well, don't you worry. Every month we offer training to our volunteers. In addition, there are other benefits like free meals, transportation, and an hourly tax-free stipend. That's right, tax-free. Foster grandparents also participate in fun events like trips to the movies, restaurants, dinner theaters, and much more. All expenses paid by us. What are you waiting for? Stop hesitating and call us now. 845-429-4122. Again, that's 845-429-4122.
There's no time to waste. Let's get the show on the road.
Listen to the music and let your body flow. What's that show again? That game show where you got to guess the lyrics? Great show. I got to get on there. I really
Don't forget the lyrics.
Don't forget the lyrics. Great when they just make up something that it just sounds so funny. All right, anyway, we are back here in Clemville getting your dose of radiotherapy. Remember, you might feel that tingling sensation, that warm, fuzzy feeling, especially in certain places, but that's normal, okay? You know when you go for like that intravenous or whatever, you know, you go for the MRI and they put the solution, you're like, yeah, you're gonna feel warm. That's the feeling you get here, but it's usually centrally located in certain areas. But that's normal here. It's just that radiotherapy you're getting. All right, so we are back. And before I go on, I must play.
Shut out last year due to lack of inventory, West Rock has spas and above-ground pools for immediate delivery. Don't get shut out again. Trucks are rolling in with your spa and above-ground pools, so you can enjoy an at-home backyard vacation. Hot tubs are wonderful for stress relief, aches and pains, and relaxation. Every home should have one. West Rock Pool and Spa has them in stock now. WestRockPools.com.
You know, funny that West Rock commercial just pop up now because I'm looking out my window here in Clem Studio 69 at my pool, and my son the other day said, "Dad, the water's a little cold." I said, "I know, because I turned the heater down because the temperature was so hot and we had the temp heater on 92. And you guys said the water was too hot, so I turned it down." He goes, "I know, but that's why we went to Anna's, because it was too cold." I said, "I know, I turned it up." And, you know, we ran our pool through the winter 2 years ago. Absolutely through the winter. It was COVID. I mean, my kids were swimming when it was 8 feet of snow. It was 20 below. We were all jumping in the pool. It was awesome. It was like the world shut down, but we were swimming in Antarctica in Clemville. But we ended up burning out the heater. So Westrock stepped up, replaced the heater. You know, it was warranted. I don't know if the company that made it would warranty it, stand behind their warranty if they knew that we were blazing it, 4 months in frigid temperatures. That type of heater wasn't meant for it. So they got us, credit towards the heater, upgraded the heater. And, I turned that bad boy on. Yes, and obviously I'm paying for it. It's coming through on my bill. Orange and Rockland gladly hit me every month while I run the heater for not just the pool, but the swim spa, 104 degrees. Got to keep that boy nice and crisp for those cold nights. The thing just, it's supposed to do, like, I think my regular heater was a degree an hour. This thing within 3 hours, I'm telling you, it must have shot up 14 degrees. My son came home from Anna's house. He said, "Dad, you're swimming?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "It wasn't the pool cold?" I said, "It was, but I turned it up earlier today because I knew it was cold. I felt it." He said, "Yeah, that's why we went to Anna's. We went in last night. It was freezing." So my point being is Westrock stood behind my product. It might have been part my fault, part manufacturer, whatever it was. Stood behind it, replaced it, got the upgrade, and we're all swimming great now. Westrock Pool and Spa. Go check them out in Nanuet. I mean, Andy's very happy. Called me last week. I told during the show, one of the shows I was on during break, my phone rings. Andy Barry, hello. Yo, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. It's the radio. You need more money? Come in. I'm hearing good things, all right? So that's that. Now, talk about money. People out there, I'm telling you, for me, I found out that hard work works. Of course, I would have liked to win that $1 billion. I would have shared it all with you. Everybody in my immediate circle, I would have given, quite a bit of money. And the good thing, I keep my circle small because I wouldn't have had to give out too much. But that being said, we talked about this little girl, these two girls. This black 5-year-old girl who was in Sesame Street when she was ignored by one of the characters at a June 18th meet and greet event. Now, I'm not saying Big Bird is racist or Elmo is racist. Elmo! There's a black girl over there. Let's run away. But the video clearly shows, and maybe an oversight, intentional or not, but it doesn't show clear racism. And it doesn't show anything worthy of a $25 million lawsuit. Oh, my God. Who is the lawyer? I got to meet this greasy... I mean, you're talking about the lowest form of grease. Who's suing for $25 million? I guarantee you their daughter, if you brought her to like Sesame Street and said, here, little girl, here's $100 from Big Bird in Big Bird money. Go get whatever you want. She'd be happier than a pig I'm telling you. Now you say, here's $1,000. Take a walk down Sesame Street. Get whatever you like. Are you kidding me? She's gonna have someone might have to give her CPR. She might pass out from the excitement. I'm telling you. $1,000. She don't even know the value of $1,000. But when she keeps putting stuff in her bag, oh yeah, that's yours too. And take that. Oh, don't stop, little girl. Can you take that? Take 2 of those. That's right. Oh yeah, you want another one? Take 4 of them. Why not? But no, Daddy got to step in. Quentin Burns. $25 million. We got to entertain this. I got to keep up on this story. I can't let this fall to the wayside. I got to know what happens. Now, if it gets thrown out of court, does Quentin Burns have to pay for legal fees? Sesame's not going to go to court. I mean, $25 million. What does he think? Okay, his lawyer's like this. Quentin, listen. We're going to sue Sesame Street for $25 million. That guy probably fell flat on his back. Quentin, Dolores called 911. Quick. He just passed out. Quentin, wake up. Guy seeing money signs. Ching-ching. His eyeballs turned into money signs. Ching-ching-ching. $25 million. We're going to sue them for $25 million because we know they're going to settle. They're not going to want to go to court. Bad publicity for Sesame Place. They're going to settle, I would say, for $5 million. Imagine that. Imagine that. I mean, I'm just curious what's going to happen. All right. It's $25 million in damages from SeaWorld's Parks and Entertainment, the owner of Sesame Place, Philadelphia. SeaWorld's performers readily engaged with numerous similarly situated white customers, read the lawsuit. But when the black girl came up, I guess the mascot high-fived a couple of white kids, but then gestured no to the black girl. I don't know. Maybe she was just playing her. I don't know. I mean, we'll find out. Guy ask under oath. Are you under that costume? Are you a racist? I mean, they're going to look at, I'm sure, their social media posts, interview some people, friends, employees, past employees, neighbors, boyfriends, girlfriends. Any signs of racism? But I'm curious how it played at $25 million, though. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Guy hit a grand slam. That's the world we live in. That, they can't even make up for it. You know this girl. She's terrified or mortified or whatever. And she's like, life is all of a sudden so different now. She can't go to school. She can't sleep. If she sees something Sesame, she has a panic attack. God forbid she sees a big bird. I mean, literally a big bird. Not a yellow big bird, but just a big bird. Ah, big bird! Big bird! Ah! And it triggers big bird. So, they whatever law firm representing, where's this? I got to see this. Where does it say in here? What law firm? What law firm? I mean, like, who does this? I'd come on, man. I'd say, maybe listen. Let's write an email to Sesame Street explaining how upset we are. Let's have a talk with them. Maybe we can have a sit down with Big Bird. With Elmo without the mask. And opposed to taking this to lawsuit, maybe they'll give us, a couple of fast passes. Because Disney took them away. I'm a little bit upset with Disney taking away the fast pass. I hate not that I stand on the lines, but I just feel bad for my kids. And because they, why? They don't want to stand on the lines. Now you got to buy the fast pass, and who's paying for it? Me. Don't forget Oliver coming up at 4:20. We'll have a lot to talk about. It's almost football season. Oh my God! And although he, don't know much with the Yankees. I know, 27 world champion. Oh, let's not go there. We're talking about now. I mean, they're just as relevant as any other team. Come on, please. They haven't won nothing for a long time. Let's go. But he is a Cowboy fan, so we'll have a lot to talk about during football. Cowboys, Jets, Giants. It's going to be interesting. Going to be a very, very interesting season. Baseball playoffs coming up around the corner. And then, obviously, got the other sports right down the road. So Oliver 420, sponsored by Pete's Chimney and More. That's right, chimneys, gutters, roofing. It's what we do. It is chimney season. You going with the cheap sweep or Chimney Pete? I got this great ad coming out. I'm very pleased with what the Clipper did. Now, I design all my ads like in pencil and scratch. I cut stuff, glue it on, paste it, tape, whatever I got to do. And then I send them a picture. Terry usually would email it. No big deal. I send a picture. They work with. That's how they worked with it. This past one. Then they work on it. They send it back to me. And usually it takes between 2 to 5 changes because I have to see the vision. It has to be the way I see it. And I'm very, very glad to say that the Clipper has been nailing it with my ads because the way I tell is by the customer's reaction. I mean, you don't know how many times I hear people say, "I love your ad. I saw your ad. I love your ad." Blah 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 blah. So I know it's well worth. Oh, I hope the guy from the Clipper ain't listening. He's gonna bump my price up. Also, I'm gonna get a bill next month. You're going up 48%. I heard your show. But I am very pleased to say that the Clipper has done an outstanding job with all my ads, but this one in particular, my one coming out in this upcoming month. I'm very excited as it gets us ready for the fall season. So if you're thinking of advertising, I mean, Clipper is a great option, but reach out to me because no one does advertising. You know better than here. The commercial reads, the giveaways. We have so many ways. The restaurants. So many ways that we think outside the box that you can't get. We have the listenership. Ton of people coming here to Clemville 3 to 5 daily. All that good stuff. All hail the king. I am here for another hour, and that is going to be an hour of power. And at 4:20, like I said, we got Oliver. Take a quick break. We'll be right back. Oh, my God. What was that about? Oh.
She was probably a Brewers fan or a Padres fan that saw the trade.
What trade?
I'm sure Oliver will bring it up, but Josh Hader is no longer with the Brewers.
He's not. Where's he going? Don't tell me the Padres. Oh, God, no.
The Padres.
Padres are dangerous, man. Padres are dangerous. I'm telling you, I don't want them in the wild card. Someone got to get rid of them. Get rid of the Padres now. All right, it's 4 o'clock. I'm going to take a little break. It's going to be a quick one, and we shall return. All hail. Woo!
AM 1700 WRCR Haverstraw.
Hi, I'm Roxanne Watson, inviting you to join us every Wednesday morning at 9:15 a.m. for Michael's Gifts, a weekly program that focuses on organ donation and patient advocacy. I will be taking your calls and share real-life stories. This show is dedicated in honor of my donor, Michael Boville, United States Coast Guard, and his amazing family. That's Michael's Gifts, every Wednesday at 9:15 a.m. Michael's Gifts is sponsored by Live On New York.
Roxanne Watson is on a mission to have more people sign up as organ, eye, and tissue donors.
Are you an organ donor?
What drives her? Roxanne received a heart transplant made possible by an organ donor.
I decided that day to devote myself to signing up the most people in the United States.
Now she's a powerful force for good.
That's my goal.
What could you make possible as an organ, eye, and tissue donor? Leave behind the gift of life. Go to organdonor.gov. U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Health Resources and Services Administration.
Be sure to listen to the Business and Market Update with Ken Mahoney of Mahoney Asset Management every Monday through Friday morning at 8:30 here on WRCR. Catch Ken's incisive commentary on business and market trends during the upcoming trading day. And you can have your business-related question answered directly by Ken Mahoney. Just submit it to the Mahoney mailbag. Go to the website at MahoneyGPS.com, enter your question or comment, and it will be answered directly by Ken. On the radio every Monday through Friday morning at 8:30, right here on WRCR, AM 1700, radio unscripted, or WRCR.com.
Marcello's Ristorante in Suffern offers unparalleled Italian cuisine in both small and large plates, as well as an extensive wine and cocktail menu. Visit marcellosgroup.com for reservations, find out about their cooking classes, chef's table, and elegant events catering. Bring home Marcello's hand-picked products, extra virgin olive oils, artisanal pasta, and more. Marcello Russo DeVito is live on the morning show every Friday at 8:45 a.m. Call in with your cooking questions and find out about the latest specials. Visit marcellosgroup.com.
2022 New York Boulders Baseball on AM 1700 WRCR and the Boulders Broadcast Network has been presented by New York's 529 Plan. Saving for your childhood.
Looking for a job that pays well with flexible hours? We have immediate openings for experienced school bus drivers in Rockland County. We also train new drivers. Want to learn more? Call Chestnut Ridge today at 845-356-2200 or visit chestnutridgetransportation.com. Ask about our special sign-on bonus, starting salaries of more than $20 an hour, and 401k plans with matching funds. That's 845-356-2200. Retirees are always welcome.
Welcome back, Clemaniacs. This is Kevin Thomas, and you are listening to the second hour of Clem in the PM. Here's your host, Pete Clem.
Wait, mute button got me. Mute button got me there. I was just saying I'm not going to play the whole song of Uncle John's Band, although it is one of my favorite Grateful Dead songs. We are back here on the 4 o'clock. Official time 4:07, at least on my clock, here in Clem's studio, where I am. Kevin's over at the WRCR station, world-renowned Clem Radio Network, over there at WRCR Studios. And I'm over here millions of miles away at Clem Studio 69. Actually, I would say 10 miles, maybe not, 8 miles, 8 to 10 miles, maybe 5, 6 miles, 7. I don't know exactly what it is, but not far. Probably a 8-minute ride, 10-minute ride. All right, maybe 10 miles. I don't know. I mean, it's not far. I just don't know can't really gauge it in distance. But I'm over here, he's over there, and you hear us on WRCR AM 1700 on your radio, WRCR.com. Of course, if you tell your smart speaker to play WRCR, if it has half a brain, then it will, of course, put us on from 3 to 5. And YouTube and Facebook at the Clem in the PM. Like us and subscribe. Like the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and tell your friends, of course, of course. So famous birthdays. Famous birthdays today. We're going with the Jerry Garcia all the way. Jerry passed away in 1995. I remember, oh my God. I just want to cry. Oh my God, he died. It's been 27 years, almost 28 years. Holy moly. 28 years. Jerry. Oh, wait, no, it's been longer. What am I saying? It's longer than that. Yeah, no, 21. My mathematics, 27. Almost 28 years that Jerry left us. There's other birthdays today, but I don't really care. I just want to sit here and think about Jerry Garcia. I actually just want to think about the concerts. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Dead and Company. You know, they had the Dead show, the Fare Thee Well. That was great in Chicago. 4 of the finest days of my life. Great time. I mean, John Mayer. I love John Mayer because why? Because I seen him. He's a real deal. He's not just a chick magnet. I mean, obviously a guitar is like a magnet for chicks because that guy can play it. He really can. And he knows his Dead. Believe me, there were thousands and thousands and thousands of Deadheads. Everybody gave John Mayer the approval. And they continue to do so, but it's not the same. Jerry! Uncle Leo. Remember Uncle Leo? Jerry! Oh, man, I remember one show. I just passed out on the bench. Schmitty left me there. He went, did his thing. And I woke up, and oh, my God. Oh, I missed those times. I can't get into the after I woke up part, but Jerry Garcia. And I love his ice cream. I love do I love everything that Ben and Jerry's stand for? No, but their Cherry Garcia ice cream, I love it. Great tribute to a great man, Jerry Garcia. The Dead. Oh, man, what I keep saying this. What good memories? All I can say is, I'm amazed that I can. It's like I'm having a flashback. Like it's like a slideshow going through my head. Most of it has to be of people doing the strangest stuff. I mean, sadly, one time someone jumped. I mean, you know, that's what happens when you go to these shows, and people. I mean, they're either entrenched in some sort of, you know, drug-induced trip from eating brownies or mescaline, acid, mushrooms, all the above. And, you know, these shows could be volatile. They can be hilarious. All at the same. I mean, it really is. It's such a wide array of stuff going on. I mean, Jeff Bang Bang Lewis talking about Contact High. There's no way someone could go to a Dead show. I think it would be physically impossible for someone to go to a Dead show and not leave or be there without having a Contact High. Now, the biggest bone I've ever seen smoked was at the Black Crowes concert. Thing was like, I mean, a leg length of and as thick as a thigh and as long as a leg. But I mean, everybody's roasting at the Dead show. I would say 97% of the people are roasting. The clouds that are there. I mean, if you're not high, you're most certainly going to be getting it. And it's just, and I'm not saying that's the reason why it's a great environment. I'm just saying that's just part of the show. I don't go for the free high. I always pay for mine. I'm just saying that it's just great music, great energy. The Deadheads. I mean, the outside of the concert. Oh, Jerry. I know Jerry's up there in heaven doing great stuff. All right, forget about it. Forget about the other birthdays. The only birthday that matters is yours. And Jerry Garcia's, of course. You have a birthday on Jerry Garcia's birthday, so feel honored, you know, and whatnot. All good, all right, that you have a birthday on the same day as the Jerry Garcia. It's International Mahjong Day. Our very own Gracie. Everybody knows Gracie. She's a mahjong. She plays mahjong. So today's International Mahjong Day, National Girlfriends Day, National Minority Donor Awareness Day. Everybody should be a donor. It doesn't matter if you're a minority, a majority, seniority, blablarity, whatever you are, it don't matter. You should be a donor. Everybody should be a donor. On your license, on your ID, it should say donor, donor, donor. Mark checking in. All hail, Mark. Touch of Grey. I love Touch of Grey. That's a great tune. That's 80s dead right there. Touch of Grey is a great song. Very positive song. National Raspberry Cream Pie Day. Raspberry cream pie. I don't know if I ever had raspberry. I had banana cream pie. National Respect for Parents Day. So respect. Lost. Respect. Who respects anything today? Not many people do. I mean, sadly, respect has been lost. No respect. Very sad. And my kids don't respect me. I beat them with a shovel. Honestly, I don't care. Call CPS. I'll take a shovel. I'm just kidding. I'm only kidding. Relax out there. I know that was a bad joke because they'll respect me because I'm their dad, all right? They respect. Uh-oh. You ever hear Amazon truck back up? It's like, it's not a regular, it's like, sounds like a duck is getting, driven over. All right, I'm going to break early to get Oliver all hooked up. So, Kevin, you do your 4 commercial thing over there for me, please. And I'm going to get hooked up here on the Zoom. Now, don't forget, you can call in with a question about sports or anything, you want to talk to about Oliver's clothing line, his hats. I still got to get sweats. I keep forgetting. I got to get a pair of sweats. I keep saying it, but I keep forgetting. I got to get them. I must get them. Call in, and say hi. Just to say hi to Oliver, whatever you want to do. 845-429-1700. That is the number. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back.
Running out of faith? Then stop by for a service. Don't forget to tune in to Faith Unscripted, a brand new show dealing with the big questions about God, faith, and you. Hosted by Clarkstown Reformed Church's own Pastor Rich. Every Tuesday at 10 a.m. only on WRCR, AM 1700.
Did you know that the Historical Society of Rockland County has a history show right here on WRCR? Hi, I'm Claire Sheridan from the Historical Society of Rockland County. Join me every third Monday of the month, right after the Jeff and Will Morning Show, when we'll explore and learn about the rich history of Rockland County with different topics and guest speakers every month. That's the third Monday of every month at 9:30 a.m. Sponsored by the Historical Society of Rockland County. Visit our website at rocklandhistory.org to learn more about our events, programs, and membership. That's rocklandhistory.org, or call us at 845-634-9629. That's rocklandhistory.org, or 845-634-9629.
If you're looking for a quality education, Dominican College offers the benefits of a broad-based liberal arts education while developing the skills you'll need to advance your career through a variety of graduate and undergraduate degree programs. And because Dominican College is just a short drive to New York City, you'll enjoy easy access to all the outstanding cultural and educational resources of the city. For more info, call 866-4DC-INFO or visit dc.edu. That's dc.edu. Dominican College, Orangeburg, New York. Achievement every day.
Medicare can be confusing. Piles of mail, all those TV advertisements, it's overwhelming. Not anymore. Emerald's Medicare is here to help guide you through all of your Medicare needs. Whether you're turning 65 or getting ready to retire, Mark Brownstein and his team are dedicated to providing quality assistance for anyone seeking Medicare insight. With offices in Nyack and Stony Point, Emerald's Medicare is local, caring, friendly, and knowledgeable. Call Mark Brownstein for a free consultation at 845-358-1220 or visit www.emeraldsmedicare.com to sign up for one of his free monthly educational webinars. That's 845-358-1220. Call today.
Pete, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you see me on Zoom?
Haven't gotten into it yet.
All right,
Hold
no
on.
worries. Here, I just want to send this picture to Anonymous Lee. Anonymous Lee was talking about the Whippet, and I have my original Charger dating back to high school. It's been, I have nothing from my childhood except my Whippet canister that it will be put into my will and passed on. All right, I believe he's here. Is that you?
How you doing, brother?
Hey, what's up, my man? How you feeling?
Good.
You're looking. I'm feeling great. You're looking good.
Thank you.
Kevin will be chiming in a second, I believe, joining
All
us.
right.
All right. And how was your weekend?
It was good. How's yours?
It was fantastic. You see, Kevin.
I love that hat. I love that hat, Kevin.
Now you see that hat, but what about his shirt?
Let me see.
You see his shirt? Can you see his shirt?
Put it on. Oh yeah, I like that shirt too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin's dressed to impress today. He's got his Yankees hat. He's got his O shirt on. And you got the matching hat there. No doubt.
Thank you. Thank you.
You had a good weekend.
Yes.
All right. Now, fantastic. Let me tell you, I am so impressed with how much I got done this weekend. I am a one-man machine from the moment I got up to the moment I went to bed last night, and every minute in between, I was busy doing stuff. I took a little time out to go out with Kevin and Arthur for breakfast yesterday, which was great. But and then my wife and I went out to dinner Friday night with some friends. But besides that, I spent every minute doing stuff. I felt really good with myself, and I continue to feel great with everything that was accomplished this weekend. So it was a great weekend.
That's great to hear. You're motivating yourself.
No doubt, absolutely. You know about
Yes.
that. You know about that.
Yes.
All right. So listen.
So
what?
Where did you go to eat with Arthur and Kevin?
We went out to Strawberry Place in Nyack for breakfast yesterday. It's one of our places that we go regularly. It's pretty decent. I got the French toast with peaches, bananas, and some raspberry cream on it. It was really good.
Nice.
Yeah,
What
no
did
doubt.
Arthur order and Kevin?
Well, Kevin is usually a an omelet guy. I don't know. What'd you get yesterday, Kev?
Bacon, cheddar, and avocado omelet.
Oh wow. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
Arthur, listen to me. Arthur, I don't know if he smokes weed before I pick him up because he'll go out to eat and he'll order chocolate milk, a hot chocolate, a big juice, 2 eggs, bacon, sausage, and he'll eat nothing. He'll usually, he'll eat a bite of something. But yesterday I was impressed. He made a little dent into. He only ordered a small. Now I don't care what he orders. I'm just saying that he usually orders a lot and never eats much. But yeah, he ate the normal bacon and eggs.
He ate yesterday.
Yeah.
I guess he ate good.
He did. He always eats. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. All right, so talk about who else is eating good. This is a perfect segue. Aaron Judge. He is doing something that we have not seen, except from maybe the steroid era with Barry Bonds. But Aaron Judge is doing it au natural. It's record-breaking. It's monumental. I mean, elaborate as a Yankee fan, Oliver, what you're seeing in front of your eyes every day.
I mean, this is Barry Bonds territory, like you said. He hit his 200th home run yesterday. His career home run 200 yesterday. He's the second fastest player to achieve that, behind Ryan Howard, and he's on pace for 66 home runs, and he's he's really carrying the Yankees, and I feel, kind of embarrassed that I back when we did the show, in one of the shows, I said that Judge deserves a change of scenery because of the injuries. He wasn't really, playing every day because of the injuries, and I feel so embarrassed right now because I was advocating for the Yankees to move on to Judge, but the way he's playing right now, he deserves all the money he's asking for, and he's really putting the team on his back right now.
Kev, what are the Yankees going to do? I mean, if they lose Judge, I mean, he is making such a statement, and he's helping Brian Cashman stay above water, because if he had half the year he's having, which would still be quite a bit of a year, the Yankees wouldn't be doing what they're doing, and Cashman's job, I don't know if it'd be on the line, but you know that his name would be out there on radio, and the pressure would most certainly be elevated. So are the Yankees going to come back and say, you know what, listen, maybe we undervalued you, maybe we underappreciated you, we apologize, here's another $50 million a year, or $50 million a year contract? They got to do something. They can't let this guy test the waters, because the seasons he's having, and he's doing it in New York, the hardest place to play baseball. Imagine him, in some park where there's no media on his back. People are just happy to see Aaron Judge. Bigger park like Colorado. This guy would have iconic numbers that, would never be matched again. It's insane. So what are the Yankees going to do to keep him in New York?
I think they're going to do everything they possibly can. Because, if you lose out on Soto and you lose out on Ian Happ, you're not really going to have a whole lot of choices that are going to even give you half the numbers that Judge can give you, plus the defense as well, plus the leadership as well. There's a lot of intangibles with Aaron Judge. So, I think they're going to pay him.
And he's playing center field, which is a new position for him.
And he's doing it well.
It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, anonymously, that 40,000, give or take, 5,000. I mean, that thing was put to work. It's iconic. So, if in fact the Yankees don't sign Judge, I mean, wow. Could you see that happen, Alvaro? I mean, really, can you see that in your crystal ball? We've seen, stranger things happen in sports. It's a business. We know that. Can you see Aaron Judge not in pinstripes next year?
To be honest, he's our Derek Jeter right now. The fans wouldn't stand for this. The guy has done everything the right way, on and off the field. He represents the Yankees the way a player should. He never talks bad about the organization. Always says the right thing in the media,
Absolutely. 845-429-1700. You got a question, you want to call on in, 845-429-1700. Now, Kev, envision this. We know Aaron Judge can play in New York. And if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. But why leave New York? Just because the Yankees can't sign you, there's another team that has a bank account big enough to pay the money that you think you deserve. If the Mets don't get, and I don't know how much they're really going for Soto, they're really putting a push on him, but if they don't, do you see potentially Aaron Judge playing in orange and blue?
I actually think that he stands more of a chance of playing out west more than playing for the Mets. He's from California, so if the Dodgers had the room and wanted to spend the money. I could see that. Padres are making some moves now, so that's always a possibility. And even long shot Giants, possibility right there. But I think even though money talks, I think Aaron knows if he were to leave the Yankees, it would be a pretty big blow to the fans here, and to go to the Mets,
slap in the face.
That'd be a tough pill to swallow for a lot of Yankee fans.
Yeah, no
myself
doubt.
included.
I mean, would you overnight have a hatred for Aaron Judge? For all that he's done for the Yankees and the organization, and obviously this year, if he did go to the Mets, I mean, would you resent him that much, or kind of?
I don't usually.
Yeah.
I reserve hate for.
Yeah, not
really
hate. I'm just
important
saying, like
things.
sports hate.
Frustrated.
Yeah, sports hate. You know what I'm talking about. Like
Yes,
when you say,
yes.
I hate the Islanders or whatnot. I mean,
Right.
is he persona non grata? After that, I mean, does a Yankee jersey then get burnt? If he just goes to another team, you keep that Judge jersey.
I imagine some Yankee fans will.
I can
burn
see
his
that too.
jersey.
Yes.
Oliver,
Especially if they got a big Twitter following.
No doubt. Oliver, you see Uncle Stevie by any chance luring Judge over with money does talk, and a lot of it talks even more. Do you see him luring Aaron Judge over to the Mets?
I mean, I could see him trying to do that because he has the money, but at the end of the day, I see Judge staying with us, the Yankees.
Right, yeah. I think, both of you had statements that were like wishful thinking. You obviously you want him to stay with the Yankees. You're hoping that, so that's where you see it. And Kevin, when I said will he go to the Mets, he's like, nah, Giants. Anywhere but the Mets was what he's saying. So I see Uncle Stevie if he can't get the big bat with Soto. And I'm surprised Soto has. When is the trade deadline over?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. By what time?
Well, it ends at 4. So tomorrow.
There's got to be something brewing. I mean, there's got to be more brewing.
I heard
Yeah.
that the team more aggressive towards getting Soto is St. Louis right now.
Well, they have a lot to offer, no doubt about that. And I mean, I've always been a Cardinal fan. After the Mets, so if the Cardinals were all of a sudden to get back, I might even go out and get a Soto jersey just because I would like to see him do good if the Mets, in fact, weren't better. In the 80s, there was a lot of Mets Cardinals. Yeah. I mean, they had just an awesome dynamic between those two teams, series between both of them. It was awesome. All right, so the Seattle Mariners, a team clinging on to a wild card. With the extended wild card, it helps a team out like Seattle, who has the longest drought in Major League Baseball as far as not being in the playoffs.
21 years.
That is correct. Now, they signed Luis Castillo, who was a lot of talk about him going to the Yankees. Will he cut his hair, this, that, whatever. Now he gets to keep his hair, and he doesn't have to play in New York. Gets to play in Seattle, which is a little bit more laid back, a beautiful area, and he gets the big bucks.
Yeah, and we have to face Castillo on Wednesday again for the second time this season, because he's scheduled with a pitch on Wednesday against the Yankees.
Right. Now, Kev, the Mariners gave up a lot. 3 of their 4 top prospects were given up. If you were with the Yankees organization, would you pull the plug on 3 of your top 4 prospects for Luis Castillo?
Well, I think in some ways they've kind of set themselves up by getting IKF to play shortstop. It's obvious that he's in there for a short period of time. He's not their long-term solution. Their long-term solution is either Peraza or Volpe. So, I mean, the only way I see Volpe or Peraza being traded is if we're getting a big-time shortstop in return. Yeah, or Soto. Yeah, but I mean, they obviously would have to find someone to replace IKF, and I think they're picking either Volpe or Peraza to come up at some point, maybe even in the next month or so, maybe after the deadline, to take that spot.
Yeah, go, Albert.
I heard that the Yankees are talking to Iglesias for shortstop.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens there.
The Mets making some moves. They acquired some pitching, some offensive help, and since they acquired that big dude, what's his name? Dobblesang? Vogelhang or something?
Volbanger. Yeah.
The Mets haven't lost a game.
Yeah, they haven't lost the game. I mean, he had a couple hits. He's doing
great. He's doing real good, actually. He got on base a lot, actually. And the dude's a tank, man. I mean, he's a big guy, and he moves pretty quick. And I mean, he's been getting on base. He's igniting. He scored
on a single when he was on second base against the Yankees the other day.
He reminds you of some big fullback in the NFL. Crazy. 845-429-1700. So tomorrow by 4 o'clock, the trade deadline is over. Oliver, what do you think? I mean, is Soto going to be with the Nationals tomorrow?
I mean, right now, if he does move, I see him with the Cardinals. But right now, I have to say the Nets hold on to him because they have 2 years of control of Soto. They basically don't have to trade him.
Right. Kev, do you think Soto's the type of player, though, if all of a sudden by trade deadline tomorrow, he'll probably know in advance that he's not going anywhere? He turned down an extension from the Nationals, which was a ton of money. Do you think he's the type of player that all of a sudden he's going to be a problem in the clubhouse and kind of force their hand?
Well, I think so far he seems to be doing things professionally. Whoa. Hold on.
Yep. All right. No worries.
Yankees.
Montas.
No.
Yeah.
Yankees
acquire Montas.
Yes.
You happy about that? You like that, You like him?
That's a big deal.
That's a big deal. Very big deal. We got Cole and the Montas right now. That's a very big deal.
Yankees pick up Montas and Lou Trevino from the A's for Sears, Waldichuk, Bowman, and Medina.
Great deal. Medina hurts a little bit because he's a great talent.
Yeah.
Wow. So all right, so they shored up their arms, no doubt about that. But as we see with Cole, I mean, he's not the pitcher that he was elsewhere. And there's a good chance this could happen in the same way because New York is the epicenter of where the spotlight, where everybody. I'm not saying where all the athletes want to be, but it's New York, and I'm curious to see how he does coming into the playoff stretch. Nice acquisition from Brian Cashman. Curious to see how other Yankee fans are receptive to it. Do you think they gave up? I mean, was it a good trade for both ways? Did they win out? I mean, who got the better advantage?
I think it's a good trade for both because Medina is a great talent, and the other two, they should be decent as well.
Yeah, do you think the Yankees made out all right on this?
Yes.
I think they made out all right on it. I mean, it would have been nice to see what J.P. Sears could have.
Yeah, because he's been great for us.
Done.
In the little time
but
he's been with us.
You got to give up something to get something.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, no doubt about it. All right, so the Yankees make a move. Now, Uncle Stevie's got to be steaming. You don't think that he's got his guys on the phone right now saying, you better do something. There's no way we're going to let the Yankees win. I just get a gut feeling that when he heard the news about the Yankees adding an arm, that bolsters them not just for the playoffs, obviously, but also for the Subway Series rematch that's coming up in August later on this month. So I truly believe the Mets are. They got their engines on full speed ahead and trying to make some sort of big splash. What other what catchers are out there? There's a catcher out there. There's a good catcher that's on the market. I can't think of his name right now.
Contreras.
That's it, Contreras. Yes.
Yeah, William. Yeah.
Yes, that's
Wilson
it. I couldn't
Contreras.
think. Yeah, you know they've got to make a move. Hopefully, I mean the Soto. I don't know what you're giving up to get Soto. At this point, you think the Yankees are done? You think the Yankees are done?
I don't think so. I think they're still looking for a reliever. I still think.
Could they add?
Well, I mean, they got two.
Could they add Soto? Is there a way for them to add Soto at this point?
To be honest with you, no. Now that we got Montas, I don't see Soto coming to the Yankees.
Right. All right.
No.
All right. So that's done.
Montas. They got Montas as a starter. They got Efros in a trade earlier today, and Trevino in the Montas trade. So Efros and Trevino in the bullpen.
Okay.
And then, of course, Benintendi as a hitter. So, I mean, they did that without giving up Volpe, Peraza, Dominguez. That's pretty good.
Wow, Cashman.
But you don't think we need David Robertson or no?
I mean, just for being a veteran and still being somewhat effective, he would he'd be a pretty good addition.
Yeah.
You know,
because
it just depends on what they're giving up.
1700.
Maybe Andujar.
Because I don't trust Holmes in the playoffs. He's never closed in the playoffs, so I don't really trust Clay Holmes.
Yeah, I think he's starting to regress a little bit.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, as most of that staff is. All right, so let's turn the page to football. I was pretty surprised that Deshaun Watson only got suspended for 6 games. What were your thoughts on that, Oliver?
I mean, I think it's outrageous because you have all these women coming out that he was accused of sexual misconduct, and he's still got 6 games. So I think that's outrageous. You know, they've been on this case almost a year or a year at that, and you come out with only 6 games. Like, come on, you have to be better than that. You have to discipline players who do things like this.
Yeah, you know, I got to tell you, there's a lot of happy people in Cleveland right now. I was shocked when he came out for 6 games. I thought it was going to be a minimum of a year. Kev, what are your thoughts on the 6-game suspension Deshaun is facing for, the accusations that have piled up against him?
Well, it may be that because he wasn't criminally charged or criminally convicted, that may have been why the punishment was a little lighter. But
right, no, that's absolutely the reason, I'm sure.
6
but
games
just so
for
many,
that.
yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
25 women.
Right, that's crazy. Yeah, you know, where there's smoke, there's fire, and something's burning. You know, with Deshaun Watson.
But this is not over because the NFL has 3 days to appeal this decision. So I expect a longer suspension to go down.
Right.
Possibly. The Cleveland now doesn't look as silly as everybody was making him out to be, having to pay him for a year, because everybody was expecting at least a year suspension, and now all 6 games. You know, I'm not sure who their first 6 opponents are, but who do they have as a backup? Not Mayfield isn't gone yet, though, right?
He went to the Panthers.
Oh, yeah, okay, so he's with Carolina.
Yeah.
So who's the backup now in Cleveland? I know who it is. Is it what's his name? Burchett? Jacoby Burchett?
Yeah, Burchett. Yeah, Burchett.
Yeah, whatever his name. wow. So if the Browns, I mean, even if they go 2-4, 3-3, I mean, they have a great shot of getting Deshaun back and playing some serious football the rest of the year.
Yeah, I could see that too. But I like I said, I expect a longer suspension, maybe 12 games or even the year.
No doubt. Now we were talking before about will Soto become a problem in the clubhouse if the Nats retain him and don't trade him? Debo Samuel was one of those. Yeah, he was one of those receivers who said, I'm not going to play. I'm not going to practice. I'm not until redo my contract. Well, that's what he got, Oliver. A big contract, and a lot of it was guaranteed.
Yeah, I think it was more, a publicity stunt. He wanted to have the attention as well as the team. I think they knew that this was gonna get done, and it did.
No doubt, and absolutely well worth it. What else we got out there in the sports world?
By the way, looks like Trey Mancini's been traded to Houston.
Oh, wow. To Houston, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the Houston said, all right, you know what, Yankees making a move here. Take this. Houston's tough, man. The depth at hitting, I mean, really, they know how to work a pitcher. And, if the pitcher's going to get into the second, third time around the lineup, Houston's going to terrorize them. I mean, there's a lot of hitting prowess on that team.
That's why the Frankie Montas deal was so big for us, because Montas has great numbers against the Astros in his career. So
right. Oh wow, that'd be a big help, no doubt. All right. Anything else, brother?
I think that's it. Thank you, Peter, for always having me on, and I'm so happy about the Montas trade, and hopefully, in a couple, in a week, we can watch a Yankees and Mets game together.
Yeah, well, I hope it's not the week I'm away. What's the date of the game,
It's August 16th, around there.
Oh, I'll be back then. I'll be back that Sunday,
Okay.
So, yeah, I
Okay.
think that's Sunday the 13th or 14th we'll be back. So, no doubt about it. Absolutely. I look forward to that. All right, so listen, no show next Monday. No show next week. I'll be away. We'll catch up that following Monday, and we'll definitely get together for the baseball game, brother.
Oh, and rest in peace, Bill Russell. So
Bill, great.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You know what?
Yeah.
We didn't talk about Bill Russell. Let's give you want to talk about a guy who I don't hear his name in the GOAT conversation not nearly enough and not often enough. He played 13 years, if I'm not mistaken, 11 championships.
12-time All-Star.
Crazy. I mean, the stuff he did, he revolutionized the position. He was a game changer.
Yeah.
I mean, really,
First black coach.
he owned Wilt.
Yeah,
he owned Wilt head to head.
Yes,
crazy.
He did.
It's crazy.
And he was the first black coach in Boston, which is not easy.
I think what worked against him is that he wasn't very personable in his career.
Yes.
Like a lot of people said, they came up for autographs, pictures, kids, and he just shunned them. Never really smiled. He wasn't mean, but he wasn't really, the type of player of his fame and stardom, caliber. That you would want to see interact with people. He just was a complete opposite. So that affects a lot of people in their Hall of Fame runs, and it may have affected him in a talk for the GOAT. But nonetheless, rest in peace. Yes, I'm glad you brought him up. I actually, was going to pull up an article and talk about him before. I said, we'll talk about him during the segment, and it almost slipped through the cracks, but you caught it.
Yeah.
Good job, brother.
Thank you. He was off the field, he was a advocate for people. He he always
He won the Presidential Freedom of Medal Honor or Medal
Yeah.
of Freedom or something like that. You know, some prestigious award for everything he
went,
did, no doubt.
He went to the White House and Obama represented him with a gold medal too.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. Rest in peace, the late great Bill Russell. All right, my brother.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon.
right.
Mets, Yankees. Let's keep it up. Let's get ready for that
Let's go,
Subway
let's go.
Series rematch.
Subway
No doubt.
Series.
I know you're happy, man. Look at you. Look at that
Yes.
smile, man. Montage. That's the Montage smile right there.
It is.
All right, brother. Be good, my
Let's
man.
go.
All the love.
All the love.
You got it, my man. All right, that's Oliver. Updates with Oliver. Let me get the stop the virtual camera. A lot going on here. Look, helicopter. You see what I'm saying? You think it's easy. You think like stop virtual camera. Turn that off. Back to Clem Studio 69. Turn that off. And we are back. All right, listen. We got a few minutes. We'll take our last break. And we'll be back to wrap it up here on the tribute to Jerry Garcia Monday edition of the Clem in the PM. Woo!
Buying a home is one of the largest investments you'll ever make in a lifetime. Not sure how much money to put down, what budget to set for buying a home, how to pre-qualify for your mortgage. Join Ann Zeilengold every Thursday at 7:15 a.m. on Mortgage Matters, where Ann will answer your questions and give you tips about the mortgage process. Ann Zeilengold is Vice President of FM Home Loans and has over 27 years' experience specializing in residential mortgages. Don't miss the show every Thursday morning at 7:15 right here on WRCR AM 1700, Radio Unscripted, and WRCR.com. Visit Ann at her website, annzeilengold.com, or call 354-9700. That's 354-9700.
Greetings. Are you 55 years of age or older and spend your time being bored at home, watching Family Feud, and planning your next doctor's visits? All that stops now. The Foster Grandparents Program with Head Start of Rockland is recruiting income-eligible adults to serve as mentors and tutors for children in our community that need your help. We currently serve children ages 2 to middle school aged in schools and Head Starts all throughout Rockland County. Never worked with children before? Well, don't you worry. Every month we offer training to our volunteers. In addition, there are other benefits like free meals, transportation, and an hourly tax-free stipend. That's right, tax-free. Foster grandparents also participate in fun events like trips to the movies, restaurants, dinner theaters, and much more. All expenses paid by us. What are you waiting for? Stop hesitating and call us now. 845-429-4122. Again, that's 845-429-4122.
Hi, this is Dr. Jeffrey Shannon.
And Dr. Sophia Patricus.
We invite you to join us for our show, Listen Up Rockland, the first Monday of each month at 9:30 a.m.
If you or someone you know is always asking to repeat, has difficulty communicating in a noisy environment, or has ringing in their ears, then tune into our show.
Do you have questions, or are you curious about how to improve your hearing? We welcome any and all questions related to patient treatment process, hearing aids, and implantable hearing technology.
Do you or someone you know experience dizziness, vertigo, feeling off balance, or have a fear of falling? If so, tune in as we can educate and help treat various balance concerns.
So join us for Listen Up Rockland, the first Monday of each month at 9:30 a.m. as we navigate all topics related to audiology, hearing, and balance with various members of our team and guest speakers.
Hudson Valley Audiology, located at 11 Medical Park Drive, Suite 205 in Pomona. Call them at 845-406-9991 or visit their website, hudsonaudiology.com.
Have you been looking for meaningful work and want to make a difference close to home? Then join our team at Joanio. Joanio is a place where you can find your passion and at the same time support children, adults, and their families with disabilities and special needs. We offer competitive pay and benefits, tuition assistance, plus lots of opportunity for advancement. When you join our Joanio family, you will be part of the miracles that happen every day. Be part of something special. Build a career with us and find your passion at Joanio. Email us today at careers@joanio.org. That's careers@joanio.org. Or call us today at 845-708-2000, extension 5277, or visit our website at joanio.org.
Yeah, I just realized I didn't text you. Yeah, that's some serious flooding out there. Yeah.
A message from West Rock Pool and Spa. Manufacturers' inventories are depleted and shortages will last into next year. Don't get shut out again. We have above ground or semi-in-ground pools in stock to ensure you have yours for this season. Don't wait or hesitate. West Rock is here to make your stay-at-home vacation great. No interest financing and layaway plans available. Call West Rock Pool and Spa today. Don't miss out. WestRockPools.com.
All right, WestRockPools.com. Check out their website. Just go there, right on Middletown Road behind Shake Shack Chipotle, that shopping center over there. Right in the heart of Nanuet, where the epicenter of business there. The Lifeline, Route 59, Middletown Road, right over there. All right, boys and girls. Tomorrow morning, the Jeff and Will Morning Show. Tuesday, I'm not sure what the schedule is, but they'll bring you the things you need to know. What I bring you is that radiotherapy, something different. I mean, I could be repetitive. I could talk about what they talked about in the morning. I don't want to do that. I leave it up to the professionals. They do it so well. And catch them from 6 to 10. And then, what's after that tomorrow? Any shows after that? I don't know.
Faith Unscripted.
Oh my God. What do you mean I don't know? How do I not know? Of course I know. Pastor Rich, the great Pastor Rich, the ever endearing Pastor Rich will be on tomorrow, Faith Unscripted. And what am I? That's right. It's Tuesday. Tuesday, 10 o'clock, Faith Unscripted. Great show. Love Pastor Rich. Tune in for all that good stuff. Talk about pastors. Isn't there a show coming on tonight at 6 o'clock?
Yes, there is. Open Bible Church Hour Prayer at from 6 to 7 tonight.
Beautiful. Tune in to that. God willing, tomorrow I will see you at 3 here in Clemville. All the love and adios, Clemigo.